Hey guys, this is Randy Collector, and today's video is about my story with a great PS1 game, which is WWF Smackdown. So guys, what a great time in my life when this amazing game came out. I recall being 15 years old or so when I discovered it. By this time, I was already a huge fan of WWF. So much that even at that age, being 15, I remember asking my dad for a bunch of action figures, and I didn't care. As you can see in the background, I don't care still. I collect toys, video games, all that sort of. And also, I remember having two awesome T-shirts of The Rock, which back in the day he was my favorite wrestler. I remember going to a mall, which still exists. The mall, it's called Grapevine Mall, and they used to have a WWF store. It was really cool. It's something that we didn't have back where I'm from. I don't know what happened with those T-shirts. I don't know if I gave them away. But looking on eBay, they're up in price. It's crazy how not only video games and toys are expensive now, vintage, I guess, but just vintage clothing. But yeah, I wish I never thrown them away. Like I said, I don't know what I did with them, those two shirts, but I wish I still have them. Anyways, going back to my story about the game or why I'm doing this video. The reason why I bought this game back in the day is because, like I said, I was a huge fan, and I think in that era specific, there was so much different characters and awesome story behind them. To me, those were the icons of wrestlers. And I know there's a lot of people that like wrestling even before that era, and I understand. But I mean, I can tell you a bunch of wrestlers right now that people still remember, and they were like so cool and unique, kind of like Triple H, China, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, the Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian, the Hardy Boys, Rikishi, Scotty 2 Hotty, Jericho, Chris Benoit, the whole roster of divas. They were amazing too. Eddie Guerrero, Kane, The Undertaker, The Big Show, Road Dogg, X-Pac. I mean, I think you guys get the point. Like I said, not only these great characters were unique and exciting, but there were like a lot of thought behind their characters, like the story, the script on the episodes, like not only SmackDown but Raw, were on point. So much that those stories made you watch the matches because they were so drama that you're like, okay, I need to watch this. You know, they were biffing so much behind the scenes, or they will make you think like that, right? That you want to watch. It's like whenever you get older and you watch boxing or MMA, and the more beef, the more drama they have, it makes the fight more interesting. And same way back in the day with the WWF, and so that's why I was so into it. And obviously, the matches were amazing, especially not only the big names, but like I said, the partners, like the Hardy Boys, they were amazing. The matches with the TLC, the table, ladders, and chairs, they were amazing. They were so cool, entertaining. So that's why I was a big fan of WWF. So that's what made me buy this game, and I was expecting the same entertainment, I guess you could say, from this game. And let me tell you, at least in my perspective, it didn't disappoint. it didn't disappoint me at all. It was great, from not having any lagging, the game, the possibilities that you can make your own wrestler and do the story mode with your own made character, or you can use your favorite character, and do the story mode. And the way you fight, where like you have little punches, and you little how could you say, maybe like little techniques where like you would, I believe there's like a bar or points, I think, like little circles you will fill up. The more you hit your character, your opponent, I mean, you will be able to do your wrestler signature move, which it was really, really cool, because once you do it, it will show it, like the computer will do it, and most likely after that you can win the match. And then if that's not only cool, you can recreate also, like I said, the TLC, the Royal Rumble, and like the graphics also. Like back in the day, I think PS1's games back in the day, you look at it and there was nothing better, right? In that time, so you would see it. They were amazing. But now, if you see, most PS1 games are very, very bad, like the graphics, very polygon, right? But this one, I would say it holds up a lot. I played it 2-3 weeks ago for the sake of making this video, and it really holds up, in my opinion. So not only playing it by itself, it was fun for all the reasons that I told you, but I remember me and my friends will play for hours this game, right? We will choose our favorite characters and we will have fun. But after we just got enough for playing this game, I remember we would go to this burger franchise that we have, it still exists in back in my country, which is Peru. It's called Bembos, which let me tell you guys, it's really, really good. But anyways, that's another story. So we would go to this franchise, and we would wait until all the kids were gone from the playground, and me and my friends, we would go to the ball pit, and we just thought that we were like the wrestlers. We recreate every move of our favorite wrestling favorite wrestlers, basically. And then be mindful that, we were already 15 or 16, so we're not little. And then even though it was like me and two more friends that were the same age, we had like younger friends. And I remember we would just grab my friend, specifically, if I'm not mistaken, my friend Andres. He was younger. He was like, we were 15. He was maybe like, I don't know, 12. And he was skinny and stuff, and we just grab him, and he was just our body bag. But it was so fun, those moments, spending with my friends, not only with the game, but actually go and spend time with them, and maybe even watch sometimes the show, Smackdown or Raw, and then go and try to reenact those matches. And it's all connected, right, with the game. So basically, like I said, this video, or I think all my videos, I'm not trying to review a game or a toy or a movie per se, or I'm not telling you about hidden secrets or I don't know. I'm not trying to dissect a product or like I said, a game, a toy, or a movie. But my purpose of my videos are going to basically tell you what a simple time back then was when we were younger, and specifically me, right? With my experiences and how I would just complain a lot.
That's all we would do. I can't do that.
And unfortunately, I didn't know how lucky I was to just take a little moment and say thank you. Thank you, God, for this moment that you're giving me to experience it with my friends. And then, like, it's just a moment to think about, like, where I was when this game came out, what I was going through, and then what it means, the experience that I had it, specifically with my good friends from back in the day.